Here are the top livestock news on Livestock Trend this week.
Nigeria has stepped up its push to attract major investors into feed and fodder as government leaders, investors, and development partners met in Abuja to lay the groundwork for a livestock industry valued at $74 billion. At the Nigeria Feed and Fodder Partners Breakfast Roundtable, stakeholders agreed that no meaningful growth is possible without a reliable and modern feed system to drive productivity across the sector. Industry leaders and regional partners described the moment as a turning point, noting that reforms and coordinated investments could position Nigeria as West Africa's feed powerhouse. With vast land, rising demand, and renewed policy focus, attention now shifts to turning dialogue into financing commitments ahead of the upcoming feed and fodder deal room. Enugu State has moved closer to its ambition of becoming a livestock and agro-export hub with the unveiling of the Integrated Livestock Development Center in Ubau and the commissioning of a modern El-Pres veterinary hospital in Akweke. Government officials say the facilities will strengthen animal health, improve disease surveillance, and help the state meet international food safety standards. State leaders highlighted Enugu's strategic location along major livestock transit routes and its growing appeal to investors, backed by reforms and access to large tracts of farmland. Authorities insist the projects mark a shift from subsistence farming to agribusiness, opening new doors for jobs, exports, and inclusive growth. Poultry farmers in Bulawayo are facing a tough festive season as a shortage of day-old chicks disrupts production plans during what should be their busiest period. Many farmers say limited supply and rising costs have forced them to scale back operations, threatening both income and market supply ahead of Christmas. Industry groups blame high breeding costs and reduced capacity at hatcheries, while regulators warn against unfair practices that worsen the crisis. With chicken remaining a festive staple, producers fear the ripple effects will hit households unless long-term gaps in Zimbabwe's poultry supply chain are urgently addressed. South Africa's poultry industry is celebrating a major legal victory after the Supreme Court of Appeal overturned a ruling that weakened anti-dumping duties on cheap chicken imports from Europe. The decision restored protections local producers say are vital to safeguarding jobs and keeping domestic farms competitive. The courts backed regulators, warning that removing the duties would have harmed the national poultry market and food security. While the ruling brings temporary relief amid high costs and disease pressures, industry players warn that fresh trade battles loom as existing protections approach expiry.
For more livestock news stories, visit www.livestocktrend.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on all social media handles. Send join to our WhatsApp number to join our WhatsApp news group.